Hey DC Collectors, welcome to a brand new episode. The wait is over. I know a lot of people have already reviewed him, but I finally got the last piece to build the Merciless from McFarlane Toys. So now I'm gonna build him. I can't wait. Alright, before we get into the build, hit that subscribe button and that like button if you will. Now this is the Merciless. To get this figure, you had to buy a lot of the Dark Knight Metals figures. You had to buy Superman, the Infected. You had to buy the Batman Who Laughs with the wings. You had to buy the Robin figure, and you also had to buy Dark Knight Metal Batman. They all came with this. Robin was the lone holdout for me. I couldn't get him for numerous reasons. He finally arrived to me in the mail. So now I have the torso and I can complete everything. So this is what we're going to do. We're just going to build this guy and then kind of review him. So let's start off with the legs. Now, these are not labeled, but I mean, you can tell by looking at the foot which leg goes to what. You can see this huge long pin here, and it goes into the hole right here. I don't know how hard these things are going to be to snap together, but we're going to try. We're going to get this in there, and it's going to be a little harder. Before I put it all the way in, you'll see that there's this little notch that has to go over so it'll lock into place. Wow, that is super hard. Uh-oh, something fell off. I don't even know where that came from. That came here out of his. So gotta be careful. There's a lot of pointy pieces here. I want to say that's in there good, but there's no snapping sound or locking sound. Let's get this other leg in here. See how that goes. Alrighty. Wow. Is it supposed to have that little gap there? I don't know. I'll have to look at that and see. Oh, these things keep popping out. But it's good to know that that's how they actually go in. I was curious how those things worked. All right, so let's grab an arm here, and of course, if I can keep these in, you can see the hole here where it pops in, and the little ball joint there. Don't know how hard these are going to be to get in either, but those snap in fairly easily. Kind of keep those guided in there. We'll do the same with this arm. He is a little bit harder to get in for whatever reason. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I'm going to have to adjust the camera on this because he's so huge. I mean, he's just large. Let's adjust the camera up. Even then, I don't know. We might have to do some playing around here with the camera. All right, so we're going to put his shoulder pads on, and of course they did the good thing for me. They gave you the left, they marked it, and right for the shoulder pads. So that's really cool. So we're going to put the right on here, another ball joint thing, and they go in fairly easily. So that's nice. That's a big old ball joint. Go on right there. Now it's time to get the head on. Man, this thing is looking so bad. You can see it's got the holes here in the head. Let's see what happens when we slide this thing in. Oh my goodness. Look at how bad this guy looks. Holy cow. You know what? When I did my top 5 of McFarlane Toys 2020 DC Multiverse figures, yeah, I probably need to redo it because this guy will he definitely is in the top 5 in my opinion. Oh my goodness, he is so huge. And he has so much going on. Lots of knight armor, sharp things, chains, skull on his belt. Oh, the Merciless is such an awesome figure. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. The only thing I don't like, and maybe it's because I don't have it in all the way, is there's this little gap there. for the legs. And it could be that I'm just not pushing those in all the way. But, you know, I don't want to break anything. So when we get through with the review, I'll see if I can snap them in just a little better to make them fit properly. But man, do these things, oh my gosh. Talking about just awesome figures. This guy, oh my gosh. I can't even stop talking about him. Let's see what he looks like with his sword. Which hand looks like it'll be easier to get into? Probably, man, the hands are really, really sharp on this thing. All right, look at that. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna find a better figure. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna find a better figure. This guy is so cool. He's worth every bit of the heartache that it took me to get this complete line, or this complete set, just to get this guy. He is so freaking awesome. Okay, so as far as articulation goes, he has pretty much the same articulation that all of these McFarlane figures do. You know, no double jointed elbows, unfortunately. That's about it, but he does have the butterfly joints at the shoulder. Look at the head. The head kind of can rotate all over the place, and actually I don't even have the head snapped in good. See, look at here, you have two holes here for the head. I don't know which one it needs to actually go into. You know, and because of the way I film these things, I don't have that much, that big of a grip, so I can't really put pressure on it like I can when I don't have the camera and the mic all in the way. But yeah, gosh, man, I know I keep saying gosh and oh man, but really, unless you have this figure in your hand, you don't understand how cool this action figure is. I mean, he is awesome. Holy cow, this thing is cool. Man, I can't wait to stand him up in the collection. All right, so that's it. That's the Merciless. Highly, I can't say enough, highly get this guy. I highly support this guy and say, if your McFarlane DC Multiverse collection is not complete without this guy. You know, he might even be number one on my list of 2020 McFarlane figures, just because he's so awesome. And okay, yeah, I might have to revise that list at some point. But I can definitely do that. Alrighty, so there he is. There is the McFarlane Merciless figure. If you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button. Also, check out DCCollectors.com each and every day. And you can find me on social media at DCCollectors. Thanks.